Morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So, I got everything packed up. I'm ready to get out here into the heat again. It's 8:47. I ended up staying later than what I thought, but I got everything caught up work-wise as far as, getting the videos posted and then some emailing that I had to do. Several other little things. Mike left this morning, headed north, and so, yeah, it is already starting to get hot. It looks like tomorrow is going to be a little bit cooler. For some reason it says the high tomorrow is like 83, so there must be some kind of cold front coming through. So maybe I'll catch some wind or something. But yeah, that's it. Not going to keep jabbering. Not going to hold you guys too long. Going to let you guys see some more of this beautiful desert footage. It's hot. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Well, I've made it 2 miles. Yeah, I'm fighting pretty hard for these two. I got like 4.6 miles to go to summit this huge hill. It's been pretty steady so far. I've had to use the lowest gear, but it hadn't been like too terribly bad. It's just hot. So yeah, Mike this morning brought me a cup of coffee, and I was able to eat a bowl of cereal with some Death by Chocolate ice cream on it, so I feel good. I don't feel like, depleted energy-wise. Got plenty of water. I may end up wasting this water all over me, though. I read in Matthew 27 this morning about the crucifixion of Jesus and some of the suffering that he went through before the cross for us. And I've been thinking about the suffering that I've been doing on this travel so far. No showers and hard uphill climbs, completely exhausting myself to the point of failure. And it's nothing compared to what he went through. I think Hebrews talks about, how many of us have actually resisted sin to the point of like blood, and there are people who have, but I think what the writer of Hebrews was trying to say was, it's what we go through is nothing compared to what Jesus went through on the cross. Another neat thing that I'm realizing as I'm coming through some of these mountains here is that they are just like, there's some sections where you can see it's just a bunch of dirt with a bunch of rocks piled in. It is absolutely evident that it was caused by a catastrophic flood event. No doubt about it. Like, it's not laid down rock layers. It is like mountains right here of, sand and rocks. Like it was the bottom of a riverbed. So, stuff I don't see in Mobile that is slowly, steadily just revealing the truth of Scripture to me. Not that I never believed it before, just when you see it with your own eyes and you start to go, wait a second. No, something's not right. Like, this was underwater. And so it's just neat. That's kind of what I'm learning right now. But I'm going to rest not too much longer because I want to get to the top of this hill. It's 9:54. I want to be over it by 11 o'clock. There's just no way I can do this, in the burning heat that 3 o'clock brought yesterday. I'm going to get to the top of this hill, start coasting down, and find a tree. And just sit down under that tree and read my word and just worship in the heat. Looks like I'll probably make Dayville. I mean, I have to make Dayville. But I may make it farther. I'm looking at the elevation, and it's downhill a long way. Not like super downhill like it was yesterday for those 7 miles, but just enough to not be in the lowest gear all day long, going, 3.5 miles an hour, just faster than walking. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. I love you guys. I'll see you later. One thing that I talked about with my wife this morning is the difference in the heat. It was 96, I think, yesterday when I was pulling into Mitchell. And 96 in Mobile is hot, It's like a heat index of 107. but there's a difference. So like, you know, the only way I can describe the difference best is like if you go in your bathroom and you turn your shower on only hot water and you just let the bathroom steam up, and you turn your heater on and you get it to, you know, 97, and it's just like, it takes your breath away because it hurts your lungs because of the humidity. Well, this is more like, you know, turning your oven on to 200 and opening the door and just letting that blast of dry heat hit you in the face. It still takes your breath away, but it's totally different. Like, you can't compare the two. It's still hot, but it's not like hurt your lungs hot. It just burns. Anyway, just thoughts from the trail here. I'm going to keep pedaling. Alright, so it's 12 noon. That sign says what I just came up was a 6% grade. Yeah, I felt it. I had to walk the last mile. I took a break under some trees halfway up and just ate and got my wits back about me. But I'm here at the summit, so it's downhill again for a little while. Alright, so I'm just kind of slinging down this hill here, and this truck pulled over as I was coming around the turn, and a lady had stepped out and she was waving me down. She gave me a drink, filled up my water bottle, and gave me some chocolate. So cool. Her name was Daphne. I gave her a sticker. Daphne, if you're watching this, drop a comment. Thank you so much. Wow. That could not have come at a better time. Anyway, guys, I'm going to keep heading down this hill. Alright, so I'm riding down that hill and I noticed this very strange thing right here. What is that? If you can drop a comment, below and let me know what this thing is. I haven't seen one of these in so long. Oh man, I really hope there's rain in my future. Alright, so I'm about 2 miles from the John Day National Fossil Bed Monument at Sheep Rock. I jumped down here into the water because I needed some. It's not super cold, but it's good. There's two little streams that connect here. One is coming from up the valley that I just rode down, and you can see all the fertilizer and cow stuff. Oh look, there's a snake. But then when I leave that little stream and go up this way, it's crystal clear. I'm still going to filter it, and it's not the coldest water in the world, but it's water and I need it. I've got about 7 miles to go to where I plan to stay tonight. Hopefully it works out. But you guys will see that right about now. Alright, so I stopped here at the Dayville Cafe and got a burger, some fries, some ranch, and some hot sauce. And I'm about to dig in. Alright, so I just got finished up eating at the Dayville Cafe. Went over to Dayville Mercantile, got a few more supplies for the next ride. It was neat when I got into the Dayville Cafe. The server, Allie, that seated me was like, "Oh my gosh, I saw you taking a nap on the side of the road in one of the curbs back there. You picked a good one. The shade looked like it was going to stay for a while." But she said, I was thinking to myself, she said, I was coming from, some family's house. She was like, I sure hope that he stops in the Dayville Cafe and gets some water, gets some food, and gets, fueled back up. So, Allie, thank you. Your service was wonderful. You have such a sweet personality. And yeah, I appreciate everything. That was a great meal. Now I'm headed to the Presbyterian Church here in Dayville to stay the night tonight, which is the next thing you'll see right about now. All right, so I just got here to Dayville Community Church. It said Presbyterian Church on the map, so I'm actually not quite sure. It says Community Church on everything in here. So, yeah, they've got a shower in here. Definitely about to get in the shower. And then once I get done with my shower here, I am going to cut and edit this video. They also have Wi-Fi. I'm pooped. It got up to 99 degrees today. And it was hot. I mean, it was just like hot, hot. Good news is it's supposed to not get above 90 tomorrow. And tomorrow's most of just kind of a climb, a nice, easy, steady climb. There's nothing really giant about it that it looks like. I'm going to show you guys what the day from Prineville, which was where the Ochoco Reservoir was, up the hill, up the mountain, down into Mitchell, back up out of Mitchell, and then down to Dayville is like right here. So yeah, last couple days have beat my brains out. But I got a lot bigger mountains to cross between now and then. But the good news is that in Scripture, you know, God is the one who tells the mountains to be cast down and the valleys to be lifted up. So, hey, maybe I'll end up riding on some flat ground. I know I will spiritually, but yeah, that's it. I am done. KO, it's 6 o'clock. I'm out for the night. Alright, so I went ahead and got that shower. Oh man, that feels so good after a hot day. Anyway, I gotta finish up here. I've got some cutting and editing to do so that you guys can see this video tonight, hopefully. Either way, hey, look, if you've lost a loved one to addiction in any way, form, or fashion, please drop a comment. Find me on Facebook, Adam Lineberry, Mobile, Alabama. Give me their name. I'd love to pedal for them for a day. If you know anyone who is in active addiction or recovering, share this video with them. Let them participate in the journey together with us. Also, don't forget that Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. There's a donation link in the description. And you can donate one time. You can donate monthly. It's whatever the Lord puts on your heart to do. So, if He puts it on your heart to give, then give. If He puts it on your heart to pray, then pray. I definitely need a lot of prayer, and I've definitely had a lot of instances now on my path where I know that it's your prayers that have seen me through. So, from Dayville Community Church in Dayville, Oregon, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Good night.